Oh, there you are. There he is. You're in the camera shot, aren't you, little? Yes, you are. Test, test, test. A test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Yeah. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right there. Hey everyone. This is What's Up with Trove, episode number 7. I am back and feeling much better. I was hit, in case you're not. It's gonna be one of those nights. Okay, so anyway, I was sick last week and was unable to record. I don't think you wanted to hear me talk with an extremely nasally nose, and it wasn't fun. I'm not going to get into extreme details. But I'm here and I'm back and I am ready to rock and roll with episode 7. So, not a ton of stuff going on this week, or last week for that matter, which is, I guess, a good thing, a good week to miss since there's not a lot going on. Couple bug fixes, couple hot fixes, couple minor fixes with the graphics, but sorry, I am so out of it. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm out of order, out of conjumbled. So my week in Trove. I'm just gonna jump straight into there. This week I didn't really do much in Trove. I fished. And I did my daily star bar. And that was pretty much it with Trove. I watched more Netflix than I did play Trove or any other video games for that matter. Started watching The Walking Dead, and I have been watching that ever since. So that's my week. But yeah, into the news, with the game, we got a new interface. It's revamped. I'll put some pictures in at some point and do some editing guru magic, funky stuff. And we got a new UI, and I'm not certain how. It's kind of 50-50. A lot of it's nice, it's stylish, and it's modern, but it takes a while to get used to the new UI. Basically, if you haven't seen the UI yet, they made it more. It's almost, kind of, looking at it right now, it's almost piratey in a way. It's got like a yellowish orangish tinge to it. You can actually, if you're watching the video, right down there, you can kind of poke it right there. Is the outline of it. The buttons are a little bit smaller, and the health is all conjumbled into one ball. And like I said, it's kind of hard to describe what it looks like. But it's kind of like a circle, and then split down the middle of the circle is like a line, and then you got your health over here and your energy over here. So it's kind of weird in a way, and it just takes some time to get used to. I like it, actually. Now that I've played with it for a day and gotten used to it, and there were actually some issues with some glassiness in the health. It was kind of crowding the text of the health bar and the energy bar, and a lot of people were having trouble reading the numbers because of the glassiness. But they fixed that today in a hotfix. So it looks a lot better, and I'm sure a lot of people will get used to it. What I'd love to see is more of a... Oh, this isn't good. I see day-night cycle screwing up my green screen here. Okay. Edit scene. iPhone. Select. Go. Anyway, note to self, do not record in the Sky Realm next time because it messes up the green screen. So anyway, where was I? The UI. It takes some time to get used to, but what I would love to see is a Rift style interface, more so customizable. And in Rift, in case anybody hasn't played Rift, their whole UI is 100% customizable. If you want your health bar to be dead center of your screen in front of your character, you can move it there. If you want it to be in the bottom left corner or way over here in no man's land in front of you, you can put it wherever you prefer it to be, as well as your action bars and your map. And I like that style because then you don't have to cater to one person, I guess. You can kind of do your own thing, sort of, and it kind of, I'm not sure, like, not really sure exactly how to word it, but it makes it more unique in your own interface and customizable to what you like. The way Trove has it now is it's just one UI, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. You have to deal with it. If you like it, then you like it, and that's good. But a more customizable UI would be great. And I know the game is still in beta, and we have lots of changes, and maybe we'll get a style like Rift, and maybe not. We'll have to see in the future. But this new UI is an upgrade, kind of, once you get used to it. It is a shock. But after you get used to it, it is a nice and smooth interface, and it's a welcome change to the game. Also, there were some minor, they're doing some minor graphics changes, and I haven't played with them yet, but they added in some new effects, one is called Bloom, and if you type /post bloom, it will turn it on, and the other one is ambient occlusion, and you can turn that on by typing /post SSAO, and I'm not too certain what those do. I actually forgot that they were in the notes until just a few minutes ago while talking about it. So those are in the game, and it looks like they're trying to do some graphics changes. They did say on the notes that it was for a higher end computer, so I'm assuming that the graphics are probably going to be better in that definition. They also added some new hairstyles and hats, which is, oh, and somebody's home. So they added new hairstyles and hats. Also, the Eggster adventure boxes no longer drop. They are replaced with the Phoenix boxes, and those have a chance to drop 2 new mounts, which are both Phoenix mounts, and they've actually been in the game for about a week now, because I'm kind of doing 2 patches in one episode this week. Also new to the game is candy fishing. You can go to your nearest candy biome with a new candy fishing pole and fish for some very sweet treats. Shadow giants also. Speaking of shadow giants, there's one right over there. Yeah, right over there. The shadow giants will now drop tentacles, which is wonderful. A lot of people have been asking for changes to the tentacles since the major nerf in obtaining them from Shadow Gear. So they're taking steps in the right direction and increasing the ways to get tentacles. They also have a higher chance of dropping from the Shadow Arena chest as well. So that's a good change, and so they're working on fixing all that good stuff. In the store news, and this is kind of big, is we got a bunch of brand new costumes. I think pretty much one for every class, maybe minus the pirate because they were just released. But we got, and I'll run through the list here, the gunslinger received the Heartbreaker costume. The Fey Trickster received the Bee Trickster and the F-43 Trickster. The Candy Barbarian received the Sugar Skull and Dark Infinian costumes. The Neon Ninja received the Heartbleed and Lunar Ronin costumes. And the Ice Sage received the Shadow's Discipline costume. Now, you can get these costumes individually, or they introduced a new pack that actually replaced the Pirate Pack. This pack, for $20, you can unlock all of the costumes that I just mentioned. It's a great deal, and I personally bought it because I am a fan of costumes and I like variety in my characters, and this adds a lot more uniqueness to everyone's character. They all look great, and I think a couple of them might have been submitted, so great job with the community and everybody adding those and getting together to make them. Great job. And they also, last but not least, randomized the Chaos Chests. They added some Meounce, Neon Night Cycle, and the Bouncing Bug is back in the Chaos Chests. One other thing in regards to the Chaos Chest is there was a glitch, and I'm almost certain they fixed it in today's hotfix, but in case they haven't, the Chaos Chests would drop boots. Now, I think it was just a sarcastic, humorous thing thrown in by Trove, because so many players were angry with the boots. And during Trove's live stream, they actually asked for ideas on what to put in the chests, and I guess a lot of people said boots. So just be careful what you ask for, because sometimes they'll put it in there. And so a couple unhappy players got boots in their Chaos Chests. So keep an eye out for those. But like I said, I'm pretty sure they fixed it this week, and the Chaos Chest may no longer drop them. But just in case, be ready for them. That's about it for this week. It's not a big episode. Like I said, not a lot going on in Trove. I did not have time to prepare a discussion topic this week. Next week, I'm going to work on having a better one. But I did do a community spotlight that was actually released on YouTube Wednesday or Thursday, I think. No, Friday. Friday, yes. And so this week's community spotlight goes to MonkeyMan on the Trove forums. He created a polar ice candy barbarian skin. I'll put the link in the show notes and the comments as well. And it's really, really smooth and a really cool skin. Oh, ice cool. Yeah, I don't know, puns. But yeah, so the ice, the polar ice skin. He also created some custom VFX for it, and it all looks really good. A word of warning though to my review video that I did this week for it is apparently I did not install the mod correct, or the VFX I should say, and some of them were not functioning when I did the review. I actually talked to MonkeyMan on the forums, and he informed me of that shortly after I got the video up. So I can't really go back and change it, but if you check out the Trove forums link in the show notes, you can see them in action, and he actually took plenty of screenshots for his skin. So head to the forums and hype that up. It's a really, really nice and unique skin, and it would look really good in the game. So let's hype that up and maybe get the developers' attention and see it in game. That's pretty much it for this week. Yeah. So somebody down here? Hello? Echo. No? Hello? Okay. I'm hearing things, apparently. So yeah, that's gonna really be it for this week. I'm hoping for some more stuff next week for a nice conversation, and we'll see how it goes. But that's it for this week. If you want to chat, hit me up in game. That's Tiny, Tiny. You can follow me on Twitter at Alan91330. You can find me on the forums as well as Tiny. If you want to submit some content for the show, submit a mod. Maybe you have a mod that I haven't seen yet, and you think it should be as the community spotlight or anything really done by the community. I would love to see some more community work, and so send it to me. Let me know if I'm missing something. You can send that to the show at whatsupwithtrove@gmail.com. And you can find the show notes at whatsupwithtrove.blogspot.com. That's pretty much it. You can listen to the show on Stitcher, and I'm still in the process of getting iTunes, but I'm not quite there yet. I need to get a picture, and so I'm working on that one. And you can also listen to it on SoundCloud. And that's really going to be it. Yeah, that's it. Sorry that I was a little bit rusty this week. Still a wee bit out of it, and it, like I said, after doing this for 6 weeks in a row and then missing a week, it threw me off a little bit. But I should be back on the ball starting next week, I hope. But yeah, and also thank you everybody for the get well messages when I posted on YouTube and the Trove forums and the Reddit that I wasn't going to be doing the episode this week. I was quite literally flooded with comments of saying feel better and eat some chicken soup, and so a big thanks to everyone who said feel better. It was awesome. So thank you everybody, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. That's it, I think. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop it here.